What is going on, guys? DPG here. In this video I'm going to be going over 5 players that you must buy for Supermax round 2. As you guys know, the salary cap players have all gone up. Like as you can see here, Fat Lever is now 600. Yes, he's doubled. He's now doubled to 600. He's the price that Pink Diamonds were originally. He's 600. Shaq is now 400. All the reward cards are 400. You look at the collection, all the free agents went up. Reggie Lewis 400. You've got Kyrie 320. These are cards that, and all the bronzes are now 100. All the bronzes are expensive. These are cards that you need to pick up. Trust me, because these cards are going to go so far up in price because of how good they are. I'm going to go over some honorable mentions. The first of these cards is a silver point guard. Obviously, the likes of Alonzo are 150. But this guy is decent, not incredible, but decent, and only 68. So he's only a 68 in salary cap and is Frank Ntilikina. Decent 3-point shooter of 75, decent dribbler, overall average, but is extremely cheap. Like there's no bronze, because bronzes were all used at the end of the bench. They're all 100 MT, so he's actually cheaper than all the bronzes. Obviously, I wouldn't suggest to use Fat Lever. We have also got small forward. He can play at the 1 quite well, and it's Evan Turner, who stayed at the same price, well, up 3. Evan Turner has got 87 ball control, 6'7", decent mid-range shot, and also got speed ball of 87, so a really nice card. At the small forward, power forward position, I would suggest to use this duo. While they have gone up in price, it's not by enough that it's that big of a deal, and it is Richard Jefferson and Luke Walton. So these are a good duo to pick up, even though they did go up 20 and 115. They are still a good duo to pick up, and they're still relatively cheap considering how much a lot of the cards went up. Then you got the center position, and you've got cards like, this is a really good one to pick up. It's, where is he? It's Darko. Darko Milicic is a great one to pick up. 71, that's all he is. Like, he's going to be able to standing dunk a lot. He's got standing dunk of 70 and a tendency of 70. Good driving dunk tendency. Decent speed of 65. He's got a block of 92, which is really good, and he's got good rebounding of 80 and 82. Another center you can pick up that does almost exactly the same thing as him is Birdman. Birdman is an 81 salary, so Birdman's a really good card to pick up. Now we're on to the wings. A really underrated one to pick up is Darvin Ham, who's only 74. The reason he was so cheap was that his dunk tendencies were only fixed yesterday. He now has a driving and flashy dunk tendency of 100, and he has a driving dunk of, of 95. He's got good speed of 85, good contact dunk. He's not a bad defender. He's got decent enough shooting, 79 open shot 3. Not a great open shot mid, but he's really a slasher, dunker, and might be able to spot up for a couple of threes. And just to have him at the end of your bench, he's really good. And like surprising enough, there's very few kind of point guards that work well with this. So I'm just trying to have a look through these cards that I would have used that are quite cheap. A lot of them are expensive. Like players like Serge Ibaka, the old budget beast, they're all really expensive. But like you can see, Damari Carroll's an average card, but he is 67. So he could be a good enough card to pick up. Like, as you can see here, most of them are 200. And then a lot of the emeralds, the non-historic ones, are all 280. Even some of the historic ones are 280, which is not great. But yeah, so there's a lot of good cards you can pick up. If you have this card, it will be ideal. It's the Marcus Camby card, 200 for a Sapphire. That's incredible. Like, well, it's incredible now. It wasn't incredible, but that is a really nice card to pick up. 200 for a Sapphire, Marcus Camby. Obviously, if you didn't play Supermax, you can't have him. So that's why he's only kind of in the kind of honorable mentions. If you have his card, I'm just going to say he's going to be a really good card for the next round. If not, Birdman and Darko do a very similar job. So now we're on to the main 5 players. So at the point guard position, we have got Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin is about 2k MT, and if you look at that, he's got a 75 in salary cap. Yes, 75. In comparison, every single bronze is more than 75. These bronzes were all used at the end of the bench last time, and it was calculated by how much they were used. Literally, he's cheaper than every bronze in salary cap. So Jeremy Lin is a great card to use, just kind of at the end of your bench. At the 2, we have got Ruby Byron Scott for 200. I'm just going to tell you guys, if you can pick up these cards for cheap, you go Sapphire, Historic. If you can pick up any of these guys for cheap, it will be ideal. Because if you can see, they all have 100. So they're all the same price as the bronzes. But they are slowly going up in price. I'm not the biggest fan of any of these cards. Like, to be honest, the only one of these that I could see being any use is Mirasan. But I'm not the biggest fan of these cards at all. Like, screw it. I'm actually crazy enough to pick him up. I'm going to buy him. I know this is going to be for another video, but I'm going to buy Mirasan. Oh man, the good old It's really, really hard because of this. 45k. Like, look at this. 320 for a buggy. 100 for all these. 34k is the cheapest right now. 32k. So I can pick up one of him slightly badged up for 32k. Okay, that's my spending done. I'm down to 50k. I'm down to my last 50k. So add to collection. So if you can pick up a Mirasan, that would be ideal as well. He goes, I'll replace Camby with a Mirasan. But he's going to go straight into my Supermax lineup. But anyway, Byron Scott is probably one of, if not the best, 2 guards. Historic 2 guards anyway. 80 driving dunk tendency. Great open shot mid. Great open shot 3. Good ball control, so you can play at the 1. He's got driving of 80, which is good. Good speed. And for 200 is really, really nice. At the 3, we have got Cedric Ceballos. 68. Yes, 68 for this card. Loads of people used his Emerald card, which is why he's so expensive, which is why he's so cheap. Very few used his gold. He's got a 100 dunk tendency. He's got a good open shot mid of 78. Decent open shot 3 of 75. Not the best ball control, but he is quite fast. And he does have a driving of 85, which is really good. Like, his Emerald was only slightly better, and his Emerald is like 200, or more than 200. I think it's 280 in salary cap. So you save 220 by just dropping a little bit down to the gold. We've also got another small forward here at the power forward position. So that player is Bonsai Wells. So Bonsai Wells is unbelievable. And look at that. 75 salary. Yep, 75. He's got defensive overall 87, offensive overall 81. He's got driving lab 73, not the best in the post. He's got an open shot mid of 80. He's got open shot 3 of 74. Even though he does have an awkward release, it's not like he's not there to dunk. He's not there to shoot, to be honest. Why did I say dunk? He is there to dunk. 75 free throw, not bad. Decent ball control. Good rebounding, so he can be used at the power forward. Even though I wouldn't, because he's 6'5", he can be used there a little bit. Decent hour quickness 75. Good steal of 90. Actually, brilliant steal of 90. On-ball defensive IQ of 78, so he's going to be a great defender. He's got driving of 85, speed 84, speed ball 74, acceleration 79. He's also one of those players that got upgraded to a 100 dunk tendency. So he's an ideal player to play probably at the 3 on your team. And at the 5, probably the best value in salary cap, and it's Al Horford's Ruby card. 125. Yep, 125. Post fadeaway 85, post hook 84. Open shot mid 94, open shot 385. Free throw of 84, it's really good. Really good offensive and defensive rebound. Lateral quickness of 60, block of 89, so he's going to be a great defender as well. He's got driving dunk of 54, speed 62, so with ball 40. Like, speed 62, which is not bad. His dunk tendencies are all 80 because they bumped all the driving dunk tendencies up to 80. Standing dunk of 60. Like, this card is unbelievable. Badges wise, he comes with 5 bronze, which is alright. I'm not really going to upgrade them. And I assume he comes with 5 bronze as well, does he? Yeah, they all come with 5 bronzes. And one of them's limitless range, which is alright. But these players are unbelievable. Like, this could be a half decent team. Like, this is a half decent Supermax team, and it's 1,000 less than the salary cap. So, like, I'm gonna see what my Supermax team is right now. Like, it's probably gonna end up as something like this, probably. Like, this is probably what it's gonna end up as. Byron Scott, Daryl Griffith, who's a beast. Like, a video coming out later with him. I know it was in the old salary cap, but I have a gameplay that I will be editing later on today, hopefully. If not, it'll be tomorrow. This card is incredible since they boosted the tendencies up to 100. Do this collection as soon as possible, trust me. Then you've got Byron Scott at the 1. I've got Bonsai Wells at the 3, Horford at the 4, and Mirasan at the 5. So this is probably what I'm going to go out with anyway. Off the bench, I'm going to stick with Simmons at the 1, Lewis at the 2, Sebastian at the 3, E at the 4, Embiid at the 5. And then obviously Turner, Darvin Ham, Marcus Camby. We've got a lot of kind of room to change up our lineup. If we're looking for more shooting, we can take off Mirasan and go out with this lineup. If we're looking for bigs, we can play Embiid at the 4. We can do so many things with this lineup. It's actually a really, really good lineup and really versatile. But yeah, so we got Mirasan, we got Byron Scott. Like, of all these Sapphire cards, I don't really rate too many of them. Batum's okay, Dragic is alright, Dominique will be average, but Mirasan is definitely the best of them, and for 100 salary, you can't get much better. Like, this team has got 1, 2, 3, 4 rubies, 2 sapphires, 3 emeralds, and the rest gold within the salary cap. So yeah, these 5, these players are definitely must buys, especially these really cheap ones off the bench. But yeah, people are complaining you can't put a team together. You can't with players that you would have used the last time, but you've got to completely change up your lineup and you got to look for new players. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.